Alright, welcome back to another E7 video. Alright, so there's been a lot of newer people. I've seen them asking in like the game chats and stuff like that. Is there one in well, who like are we like we don't know, we heard there's a collab coming and all of that. We don't know if we'll be guaranteed to get our collaboration characters. And it's like, I think if you're new, you should have no problem. Like, you get so much stuff if you're new. If you I don't even know if I have access to those missions anymore, but nah, we don't. Like the Path of Air stuff, like things like this. Like, there's gonna be way more missions if you're a newer player. Alright, I just didn't redo these ones, but because I already have the characters. But you can get a bunch of stuff. I think in the earlier levels of the Path of Air, there's a bunch of sky stones and stuff there too. I think there's like 200 per like part or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but there's a lot to be gained. All right. So I think there is a Reddit post. I heard there was a Reddit post about there was a sheet that somebody did the calculations on how many you would get, but I heard that it only goes up to the 9th here, right? It's up to October 9th. The collab starts on the 25th, right? And if we count 2 weeks from then, which is going to be the first banner, 1, 2, on the 9th, it's supposed to be the end of the first banner, right? Unless they do something special and give us like a month-long banner, or they make it similar to those like special group banners where you could wait until the last day and extend it, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So it starts on the 25th and goes to the 9th. So that means the second banner should be on the 2nd, right? On the 2nd of October. So 24th of September, the 2nd of October should be the start of the second banner, right? And that would run for 2 weeks, which would be from the 9th and then to the 16th is, I think, when the collab is ending, right? On the 16th. So that would make perfectly line up, right? Okay, now starting now or starting this week, if you haven't already, most of you who have done your arena battles, you probably got your arena reset already. People keep hitting me, leave me alone please. But you've probably gotten your, let's base it off of champ 5, right? If you base it on champ 5, it'll be 800 per week, right? And for the total, I'm doing for the total runtime of the collaboration. So, wait, I just messed up my recording, I think, but okay. But if we do for the total runtime for the event, from I'm counting from this Monday, because that's when the arena reset happened on the 8th, right? So from the 8th, that is 1 week. You're gonna have, that's 1 week reset arena sky stones, 800 per week. 1, you get 2, you got 3, you got 3 weeks worth of reset. That's 800 per, all right? And then you got, by the 9th, you would have gone through, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resets of arena, and that gives you, that's 4K, I believe. Is that 4K? I think it's 4K. Alright, that's just that. And then you have to add this that we get every week. That's 150 as well. 150 every week from doing your arena. If you in Chan 5 and you're struggling against like some of these like RNG teams and everything, it's fine. Just sit there and do your NPC battles. Do your NPC, make sure you finish your NPC battles. Do your 10 NPC battles or whatever. Just go in here, quick battle, like daily. Do I have any? Yeah, just go quick battle 10, you know. You'll get your 10 from your daily recharge, and you'll get your 10 from you get your 10 from your 5 from your daily and 5 from the shop, right? So you use those with your friendship bookmarks, right? So that's 150 every of those weeks. Now, but I'm telling you, for the total runtime, that's just 5. That's just until the end of the first banner, and then we will have one more reset after that, I believe. Yeah, on the 16th. Yeah, one more reset after that. So you technically have 6 resets of arena and 6 weeks of this thing going off, right? 150 every week, right? You have that there. So that's your main source of gems, right? Next up, every 2 weeks. What order should I go in? Um, every 2 weeks. Oh yeah, let's go here. Every 2 weeks, if you come to the battle screen and you go to seasonal, you have the tower here. If you're newer, maybe you're not going to be able to do level 5, but if you are able to do level 5, there are 2 stages here that give sky stones. I can't see them because I cleared them. But basically, just give 300 sky stones, right? For every 2 weeks. 200 sky stones every 2 weeks and 10 bookmarks every 2 weeks, right? So you would have gone through how many cycles of this? You can do the math yourself. I'm kind of trying to get everything out. So let's assume we started on Monday, right? That's onto the 15th. That's 2 weeks, right? That's one cycle. Then you got 2 cycles in between the first banner. So from now until the first banner starts, you have no, from here until the start of the second banner. From the first banner to the start of the second banner, you would have gone through 2 cycles of this tower, which would give you 600 gems and 20 bookmarks, I believe, right? So you would have done this, and then you have from here, you have one from the 9th and then to the 16th. On the very last, you would have gone through another cycle. So that's another 300. So 900 and then 30 bookmarks. 900 gems, 30 bookmarks. Right? You have that. For the newer players, again, like I said, if you are newer, you should be able to save up multiple pities, no problem. You have your abyss to clear, right? You have your abyss to clear. That gives you there's a bunch of sky stones down in the abyss. I still haven't finished my abyss in how long because I don't really care about the other rewards down here too much. I want that powder, sure. I mean, these are nice. I'm gonna finish them eventually, but sometimes I feel like, it's good to have certain things undone, so then when I need it, like when I was trying to summon for Mercedes, I did not finish this thing, and I finished it when her banner came. So there's things like this. I don't think this gives you bookmark. This is more for mystics and ML summons and stuff like that, right? Let's see if there's anything in the reputations for this. So no, there's none of these. Okay, that's fine. Next up, obviously you're clearing your stories. I won't have to mention that. You're clearing your stories every time you get, look at that, 100 sky stones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, you know what I mean? If each of these give you 100 sky stones, if each of these gives you 100 sky stones, you can assume this is what? This is 4, and so on and so on. 6, 10, 1000. You can assume, assuming they give all 100, right? Also, in this particular stage that I'm in right now, this is episode 4, I believe, right? I believe this is episode 4. I believe it's episode 4 or episode 5. It might be episode 5. But in here, there's this thing here called the Tree of Genesis, and I haven't finished mine again. Those trees of Genesis, this investigation level 3. I finished the 2 levels, but I haven't done level 3, right, of it. But this tree, as you can see, the rewards for this, there's 100 sky stones here. I don't know if they all give 100 sky stones, but I'm just assuming if they give all 100, you have gems here. There's a lot of guides on YouTube that you can look up to do these challenges if you're there. Also, and you also be getting these 100s from clearing the stages again, as I mentioned, right? So there's those. That's a lot of sky stones already, right? Then you have um, what else do we have? We have guild. Okay, guild. I'm gonna do it a little bit different, right? So you need to be in a guild that's active. If you're not in a guild, you should get in a guild, right? You're still gonna have like 6 weeks worth of things to collect, right? Now, your guild leaders, your guild captains, can buy this little chest here for you, and that's why it's important for you to donate. You should be active, donate these things, farm them, donate them to your guild, because then your guild captain could buy these things. As you can see, we are short 60, but you buy this chest and it has a chance of giving you sky stones, brave crest, which are these things, right? um, and mystic metals, right? But the sky stones, usually you get 100 normally, but there's a chance for you to get 200. But I'm just gonna say 50 per week because you're not guaranteed to get a sky stone every week. So I'm just gonna say 50 every week, right? Just to cut it down and average it out a little bit. Okay, so there is that. That's guild. That is guild. Next up, side stories. These are very important, and I'll show you why. I think I was gonna make a video of doing all the math and everything, but somebody already did something similar to that, so I'm going to be just showing you the places where they are. Okay, so hero side story. I haven't finished this one because I was saving it for y'all. If you go into hero side story, these things refresh. Hold on. For these ones specifically, not counting the Setsuka one, right? For these things, if you have 8 days left, when you open it, it will say like 10 days remaining, right? So if you check your calendar, and every 10 days until the 16th, right? Every 10 days until the 16th, before this, actually until the 15th, because the 16th will be the last day. Actually, if it lands on the 16th, then it'll be fine for you, but make sure it's on at least by the 15th of October. Okay, so every 10 days until then, that's and divide that by how many stories you can do in that time, right? Including the Setsuka one. Most of these stories, actually, and you're gonna have to include whatever the collab one is as well. The collab is gonna give as well. Okay, so as you can see, I got 30 gems here for stage clear, right? For clearing the area, right? I'm just gonna collect this. That's 30 gems, right? Then you will get 50 gems from the reputation, right? 50 gems right here. You get 50 gems. I should just collect them all actually, but I'm just going to fly through this. Here, in this reward here, you get another 50 gems, right? There's that, and then there's 15 bookmarks as well down here. That's another 15 bookmarks for you to summon. Okay, you can receive. I'm just gonna receive all of these now. These are the things don't really equate into it. Okay, and every time you do one, you will get another one of these books, so you can open another one. Okay, so I chose a mage because I went with a mage story because I'm expecting both Freeran and Fern to be mages, but there's a possibility that Fern could be a ranger. Okay, so those are that. Then you go into the shops of these side stories. When you farm in here, most of y'all will be farming for your RAS anyways. You can use the currency to buy 15 extra bookmarks. So you get 15 from the rewards that I just showed you, and you get another 15 here. That's 30 bookmarks. Okay, so there is that. Right. Next, so remember, you can, and I'm not counting the Setsuka one because this Setsuka one is a bonus for you. Okay, it's a bonus for you starting now. That's an extra, 50, 50, 30, and 30 bookmarks right in here as well, if you can clear out the stuff, right? You also get molas, which is good because you need molas to upgrade the characters. Where else can we go? What am I missing? Obviously, okay, monthly login. So within the span of a month, you will get here 400 bookmarks in 27 days, and here you will get 20 bookmarks So by the time the collab comes and goes, you'll probably get those. So they'll probably last about a month, right? Where else? Where else? We went over Arena. We went over the Abyss and stuff. We went over side story. We went over the actual story. Uh, sh oh, yes, yes. Reputations. Now, reputation, you might not seem like much because it does give you, where is it? So this one is gold. So this one, alright, it gives you, I know for sure the daily reputation gives you 65 gems every week, right? And one bookmark. Yeah, one bookmark. You might say one bookmark, that's 7 bookmarks every week, right? And then you have the total runtime from now until is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically, 6 weeks. 6 weeks, so a little bit over a month, or for until the collab comes and goes. All right, you got 6 weeks, and you get 7 every week. So you're gonna have close to like a multi or even more. All right, that's good. Don't sleep on those. What else are we missing? Okay, I'll talk about that last because it's the most important one. I think that might be all. Just correct me if I'm missing anything. I don't think the weeklies give anything. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's talk about that as well. Where do I see those again? Oh yeah, they moved. They separated them. Reputations. You see, I haven't even finished mine. We're missing a guardian, but usually when you go into the story, you players, you'll get these little gems. But here, friendship farming. Friendship farming, you get 23 bookmarks for getting friendship level 10, but that's not the more important one. For a newer player especially, there's one here that says reach level friendship level 6. And those give a decent amount of bookmarks as well. Let's see where it is. Where is it? Where is it? Friendship level 3 will give you bookmarks, and friendship level 6 as well. It will give you bookmarks. So the friendship level 10 ones is gonna be a little bit longer if you try to go for those ones. But if you're really trying, then you can try to get a few characters up to friendship level 10 if you have one of the friendship farming artifacts. You can do that as well. Those are good ways to get things. Let's see. I don't remember what these ones gave. Ooh, what are these? Okay, these are your labyrinth. Okay, so labyrinth, GX, yeah, I haven't finished them, right? I'm slacking. But you go into here, you go into your labyrinth, and you go and you explore all of these areas and try to 100% all of them that you can, right? Try to 100% every single one, and you'll get those reputation rewards, right? That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of things that you can do. Look at that. Nixie Sanctum, 100 gems, 100 here. Malika's Consciousness, I think this is the hardest one, but there you go. There's things you can do. Daga Sakar, I'm not expecting new players to be trying to pushing Daga Sakar, but so I'm not gonna mention that. Where else can we go here? I think that might be it for the game modes. Now, I want to mention something because I've seen people doing it. This game is not like, I mean, yeah, it is at the end of the day, it's a gacha game, but it's not like other gacha games. A lot of people were saying that they would just slam gems. Like they go here, you guys go here, and they want to do a 10 pull, right? They want to do a 10 pull. What they would do is they would click that button if they don't have any bookmarks, and this menu would come up, and they would buy summons with the gems directly. That is not how you play this game if you want to have any resources at all, okay? It's gonna feel boring It's gonna feel tiring. It's actually easier to do this on a phone because everything is on a smaller screen. You can just slide and do it. If you want to do this, I recommend do it on your phone, right? If you do it on your computer, it's a bigger screen. It feels slower, right? All right. So you wanna go and you wanna refresh your gems. You wanna refresh your gems. This is the last important thing, because this is one of the only ways, on average also, on average this will give you the same amount or more bookmarks than you would have gotten in those 950 skystones, right? And it also gives you mystic medals. This is the only way to get mystic medals. It's the only way to get mystic medals with skystones. And you don't want to just start this game, okay, you're pulling for the collab units. Those are almost guaranteed for you to get. You're gonna guarantee at least one of them, almost two, if two of them are banners. If all three are if all three are banners, then you might be out of luck. Right? You might be out of luck. So there is that. But you'll at least be able to guarantee at least one. Newer players, you'll probably be able to get all of them, no issues. I'm getting very unlucky here, but here, there you go. I didn't even do 100 gems. I did probably like almost 10 refreshes, and I got bookmark, right? And you buy these. So this is how you play. This is how you get currency. Whenever you see this or a mystic medal, you buy them, right? Nothing else in here you have to buy. Yo, don't mistake this for this, right? Don't be buying these, right? I don't have any, but don't be buying these. Buy these, okay? Look at the color and make sure you're clicking the correct thing. And the mystic medals, of course, these ones. These ones right here. These are the two things that you buy in that shop, and that is how you get currency. You do not never spend them directly like that. Do never spend them directly into the banner, because you will be putting yourself so far behind when it comes to other banners and stuff coming up that you will probably regret doing that. You'll probably feel so bad and you'll want to quit. Okay, so keep those things in mind. I'm probably missing something. You can probably remind me in the comment section down below, but yeah, that has been it. I wish you guys luck. I hope you guys get all your collab characters before pity early on, you know, so you can save some currencies for whatever is coming afterwards. Because to remind you, I don't know how long after the collab they're gonna be, but we do have two other new limited characters that we know for sure are coming, which being a limited version of Biblis, who's already a limited character, and a limited version of Secret. And limited characters are usually pretty good for a long time, and you never want to miss out on them. Alright, so make sure you guys get all your currency. Don't waste them. Do not do this thing that I showed you. Do not click on this and be like, oh, you see this menu pop up and you're buying them straight. I know it's gonna feel boring refreshing that shop, but it's so worth it. It's so much worth it. This is so much more inefficient. Unless you're spending a lot of money, alright? Unless you're spending a lot of money, then you can go ahead and do whatever you want, but do never do this, okay? Even if you're spending, I don't recommend doing this. Some people do it because they are just willing, right? They spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but please, for the sake of everything that is good, be patient and refresh the shop. Go on your phone because it will feel faster on your phone. Trust me. All right, I've done it. Usually when I want to refresh, I do it on my phone. But yeah, that's been it, man. I hope you guys get the characters that you want. Tell me, who's your favorite Furion character, by the way? Me, I'm Team Fern, you know, all the way. So yeah, see you guys in the next one.